So I was called to diagnose this vehicle. This is Elantra 2012. The check engine light is on whilst the vehicle is running. So let me do auto scan to scan it and see the actual problem. So I came to erase the fault code and the check engine light came on again. So now I'm scanning it to see if the fault code I erased, so if it's the same thing. Diagnose, and I wouldn't do auto scan. Let me go to the engine. So let me go to trouble codes and see the codes that will be found in intake manifold runner active. Okay, so check engine light is off. So with the intake runner active, normally what they does is they have okay, so let me turn on the key and erase the fault code. Yes, the engine is off. Okay, then cycle the ignition again and see if the fault code will appear. And it's a performance issue, so performance pending, that means still the fault code is still. So now what I'll do is there is the name of the intake manifold runner, VCM optional. So let me go to the engine. So now that I'm here, let me do the start and it should be clicking. There is the intake manifold runner, it should be clicking. So what I'll do is let me disconnect it, and so let me plug in this one. So this is a functional one that I have with me. So let me plug it back in and let me fit it here. So let me go back and go and erase the fault code, go back again and trouble code. So it has some feature that tests itself to see if it is performing. So let me erase the fault code first. So you can hear it clicking, that means it accepts. So let me scan it again before I go to active test. So that means this one is good. This one is connected, but it's having a performance issue. That means it can't work. So let me go to the active test and do the active test. So it should be moving. So if you can see, when I move close, it is moving. This shows that it's working. So what I'll do is I'll replace it. So stop. Then let me turn off the ignition, replace everything, then test it on the vehicle and make sure everything is working and bring you guys back. So with this one, when you are replacing it, you take off these holes so that you get space here, and you take off 1, 2 and the third bolt out so that you can remove it easily, and you align it with the intake runner so that the actuator can perform when you start the vehicle or when you are doing anything. So let me remove the bolts. So with this one, the moment you take all the bolts out, it come out. So this is the vehicle's on, and this is the new one that I'm fitting. So sometimes fitting it becomes a bit challenge because it has to align. It has to align with this. It has to align with that one. So if it doesn't align, so it has to align with this flipper which goes back and forth. So you have to make sure it is at the resting point, then you fit it. If not, you have a lot of challenges. So now you fit all the 3 bolts back, and this one you fit them back, then you tighten them and plug back the socket. Before you fix the hose, you have to plug back the socket and plug back the socket so there is the holder. This one is broken off. There is this holder, this wire locks to is broken off. So you just tighten everything back and make sure it's aligned perfectly. So everything is fitted perfectly. So the next thing I'll do is fix this hose to its original position. And then turn on the ignition. So now that the thing is fitted perfectly, I just have to go back. So go back to my scan tool and go to the test mode. So if you can hear it moving back and forth. So that means this one is working perfectly. So stop it and go back and read fault code. If there's any fault code cry, it should be something else. So I call it a fix. So what I'll do is moment of truth, let me fix the engine cover. So now what I'll do is I'll start the vehicle and let it run. Let me rev. So we'll let it run a while, then check the fault code again. If there is no fault code, then we call it a fix. Yeah, there is no fault code. So that means everything is done successfully. So let me go to OBD and see. Normally I should have a permanent code or something because it's related to fuel system. So let me do auto scan for it to actually scan it for me. So it's use the protocol, the CAN protocol. So let me see if I have any permanent codes. After some cycle it will go off by itself. So after some cycle it will go off by itself. So this were the fault code 200A and 2006 P200A. So that means the work is done successful. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Well, everything is working normally. So it's now controlling the air intake. So that unit is there to increase or decrease the amount of air entering into the engine. I think everything is done successfully. So okay, I'll call it a fix. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.